Hi, this is Fritzi with Household Guardians. This is National Fall Prevention Week. Yesterday was the first day of fall, and so this is the time where we really focus all week long on different kinds of events and strategies to remind people how important it is to stay upright and not fall. So one of the strategies is a good balance or exercise program. Walking and any mild weight-bearing exercise is terrific. Make sure you've got good stable shoes that are comfortable and fit you well. And you can take a look for different kinds of exercise programs. Tai Chi, for example, is very good for balance and control, but simple walking programs, there are different kinds in the neighborhoods. There's one program called Silver Sneakers, where groups get together and walk in neighborhoods or walk in the mall where it may be air conditioned. Walking and getting mild exercise is enough to help keep us in balance and have a better sense of where we are in our bodies. The second idea is also talk to your healthcare provider about your medications. Sometimes when we take vitamins or supplements in addition to our medication, it can make us dizzy, have a sense of vertigo. If you don't take your medication with a full glass of water, then sometimes it won't get into your system all at the same time, and that might also cause you to feel dizzy. So it's always good to talk to the physician and tell them everything that you're taking in addition to whatever medication that you may be on. Another tip is to review your medications with the physician. Also, the physician may suggest additional vitamin D or calcium to strengthen your bones. The walking really does that. The mild weight-bearing exercise also reduces the bone loss and the likelihood of osteoporosis. We also recommend, as an idea, get your vision checked every year. Make sure your prescription is right. Also, if you're going for a walk, don't wear your reading glasses. Hello, if you're walking and you've got the wrong glasses on, that will only change your perception, and maybe you won't see a step, or you can even trip more easily if there was something in the path. So if you wear the right glasses if you need them for walking and when you're out and about. So naturally that leads us as household guardians to home safety. So lots of our tips are related to home safety and to fall prevention. Most of them are related to safety in the stairways. No clutter on the stairways, light switches at the top and bottom. No clutter in the hallways. In my home, I happen to have bookcases in the hallways. I took them out of one, but they really need to go out of the other so that we really have full access in the hallways here. Also watch out for clutter in any kind of a walkway, inside or outside. Watch out for tripping hazards outside on the walkways and consider adding extra lighting, even if it's the little solar lights that take the sun in during the day and just light the path in the evening if you're concerned about running additional electrical out to the pathway. The last part of our tips in terms of fall prevention is really to talk to your family. If you have any concerns about changes that could be made, changes that you're feeling, soon to be published will be our book, Grace and Grit, Chronicles of Later Life Transitions. And in chapter 7, we tell the story of Steve and his wife Barbara. Steve was 85, got up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, tripped over his slippers. He fell into the bathroom, and he kind of got wedged a little bit. So Barbara, she was startled out of her sleep. She didn't know what to do. She saw him. She got very nervous that everything was broken, that he wouldn't be able to get up at all. She wasn't anywhere near strong enough to lift him up. So she called emergency. So the fire department comes, they lift him up, and naturally they transport him to the hospital to make sure nothing is broken. In the meantime, they also call the son. And so he's awakened out of his sleep. He rushes to the hospital. Steve, it turns out, was really fine. He was bruised, but he didn't break anything. He didn't really hurt himself in any way. The problem was, at that point, everyone was so startled, and Barbara felt so helpless by having him fall in the house that within 2 weeks, the family had kind of made the decision that they should move from their home, where they'd been for 40 years, into assisted living, where things would be level and there wouldn't be these kinds of problems, which was when I met them. And we were going through the process, and Steve and Barbara had just kind of had to accept that this was a mutual family decision. But I remember with him, and we're trying to choose what to pack and what to take to assisted living. They'd been in the house for 40 years. And he just wandered around, and he was just bewildered. It was like, I just tripped over my slippers. How did all of my life change in just 2 weeks? So, as we relate to the story in the book, it's really sometimes that a trigger event or a panic will drive family to make a decision. And watching out for slippers by the bathroom door or any one of these things can really make a difference. So we're here at Household Guardians to help. And if you have any questions or circumstances, things that you don't understand, or just small changes that you think you could make, then pop us an email, contact us through the website, give us a call, and watch for our tips on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you. Stay safe.